Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm going to do a tutorial slash just a video of me doing a bard run in Eden Eternal at Fang dungeon at the Golden Plains. A lot of people are doing these bard runs to level up really fast, maybe up to 50. I think that's where I'm going to start stopping the bard run and kind of just doing the main quests. But I'm just going to show you how I do my bard runs. I know there's a lot of different bard runs videos online, but I thought I'd give my 2 cents into it also. First off, I want to show you what kind of equipment that you'll need. So here you'll need a glider cape, a screaming ring, and a heirloom ring. These I got from a town's fame chest. I'm not really sure. You can look that up by yourself. And I think this was also on a fame's chest. And the guitar, you can either make it, craft it, or you can buy it at the auction house. This one I bought for 90 gold. It's quite expensive, but or maybe not quite expensive, but it's expensive to me. And I only bought it because I thought that the magic attack maybe would affect the skill, but I don't think it does. Regardless, it does give you 5% more movement speed, and that's what we want for all of these equipments. Also, there is one that is one level below it, the guitar, I mean. You can get that at the auction house or craft it also. And that, try getting something below 20. If you get something higher than 20 gold for it, then you're kind of being cheated, but if you have no other choice, and if you have the money, go ahead, buy it. You also will need this star crystal thing, wind meteor. These you get throughout your main quest. You should have gotten them in the beginning, near the beginning quest. And what you do is you go back to, I forgot what town. It's one of those first towns, somewhere here. And you are supposed to like kind of fuse it together. Look up how to do that. I'm not going to really show it since I don't have the shards to show you anymore how to do it. But you'll need this. It gives you also 5 movement speed. So with that, you could stop at 25%, but it's better to have more. So usually people will have 35% movement speed, and to get that you also do your Poem of Wind. That gives you 10% for 15 minutes. But if you have 25, that's fine. People have done it and have been successfully doing it, so that's okay. So that's all the equipment and stuff that you'll need. So in the beginning you want to do a Poem of Wind and 3 Music of Life to stack it. And then we'll do the burning metal to kill the mob. So here you want to go in between the boxes and the monster. Come around, just kind of loop, don't have to go all the way in the back, just loop around to get the second batch of mobs. Run up the hill, and there's going to be a fire camp here. That's the side that you want to go on, the outer side of the campfire. And then just loop back around up to the stairs. And then after that I'll just show you. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, like the path. I'll just show you where the path I took. So if I can get this down in one shot, that would be great. So right now I have 16%. I'll see how much I get afterwards. So let's start this. When you first do the bard run, you might not always get it right. It takes a lot of practice, trust me, but you'll eventually get it. So when I'm doing that run, I'm using my keyboard to move, because if you use your mouse, it's just a little bit more harder. So here I went on, when I came in here, I went to the left side as you saw, and then I went around the boxes. Now you want to kind of look for a space where there's no monsters in between so you can cut through, and that will help you can kind of control the mob. If you like, you could get those bears near the stairs. Usually sometimes I don't bother with it, but somehow they get into my mob anyways, so that's fine. So here I'm kind of like just rounding about the boxes and then coming up near the front. So a lot of the YouTube videos and a lot of people in Eden do side casting. I didn't really understand what side casting was. I tried it after I figured out what it was at least supposed to do. I couldn't do it. So I'll tell you how I kind of just did my own, and then I'll tell you how I'm doing it right now. So using my keyboard for this first method, I'll be using the burning metal at two locations. Here, and you want to place yourself kind of horizontally, and then behind these boxes. So you want to get your skill ready to cast, come behind, and cast. So this will kind of like help you make sure that nothing will hit you because the box is in the way. And so when you're casting, you want to put it away from you. Oh, I forgot to cast there. But you want to put it away from you a little bit. So again, here we go. Behind these boxes. So with this method, it's a slow way of killing, but nonetheless, you're killing. That's because you're only getting the first half of the mob most of the time, and then when you circle around, you're getting the other half of the mob. So sometimes you won't be able to get the 3 stacked damage, which kind of sucks, but it's a sure-proof way to at least kill them. So the way that I'm killing them right now is using my mouse alone to move, and then using my keyboard to cast a skill, obviously. But I do it the same way. I kind of like cast here also, and then I'll cast usually here, or I'll cast here, it doesn't matter. But what I do is I place where I want to move really far, and then when I'm almost there, turn my camera back and then start casting it, right? So again, I'm putting it all the way over there. Waiting, cast. Not really waiting, but I'm kind of waiting for when they will all come into my circle, or when I think they'll be there when I finish casting it. So again, putting it all the way out, getting next to it, casting, like getting next to where I'm going to be eventually stopping. You want to give your space, you want to give some space when you're doing this to click elsewhere so that you're not just stuck. And that's basically it. This will allow you to get more of the mob and able to stack the damage. So right there, I've leveled up my character, not my level. And then they'll start dropping mob, or their little gears. So don't worry if you get hit a couple times, you know, just make sure that your HP is high and good. For the bears, you could kill the bears if you want to along with these. It's just that it'll take longer, right? Even after you've killed all the mobs. Probably about like another 5 minutes of running around. Less than that probably. They give 3 times the amount of EXP of these mobs, which is really nice, but again, they take really a long time to kill. So here I'm just doing the last one, and there we go. So when you're killing these, you can use your Vocal Bomb along with the burning metal, but make sure you also cast this at a far away distance, since they do hit hard if you get hit by them. If you're lucky, you can survive, but your HP will just be like at nothing almost, and usually you just die anyways if they hit you. So remember, after coming up through here, let me show you. So when you're at this point, you want to go to your left, come around this box, and you can either, hopefully they'll follow you, these gunmen that are here, the 4 of them. If not, try to make a quick cut into here, okay? Or if you want to, you can bring it out a little bit more and then cut back. Sometimes you can't do it because there's just monsters coming along, and if that's the case, you just have to get really lucky and just kind of circle and find a space where there's no monsters so you can cut in. But if you can't, again, luck. Hopefully that will help you a little bit. The reason to cut over is just because of the gunmans. They cast this skill that is really annoying and does more damage than I would want it to do. So I don't really know a surefire way to avoid it, but somebody told me that that way of doing it, and a good 90% of the time it works. Now, if you're low level and you don't want to get these group of mobs, you could come up the stairs and go next to the mountain to just acquire the first mob in the front. That works also. So when you're done, if your soul guide is finished and you saved outside, you can use the soul guide in here to go outside instead of running back. But I just kind of ran back to show you some other places. So that is the Bard run. Hopefully that's a little bit more helpful, or at least helpful. So I had 16, so I got 2% for that. Not too bad, right, at this level. Just for like, what, 4 or 5 minutes, or a little bit more. So when you get done, you make sure you want to sell your items, because when you do your next few runs, it's just going to be clogged, and you want to get as much money as possible. So the necklaces that you can get from these dungeons are your ticket for getting money, big money, along with, just killing the mobs itself. If you're lucky, you could get 2. Usually you get 1. I didn't get any because I'm very unlucky, but that's okay, that's fine. So yeah, I think that is all I want to talk about. If you're kind of having problems still, hopefully looking at more videos or asking somebody will help you get this done. I mean, true story, I took 2 full days to try and kind of get this Bard run down, and I couldn't. But as you see, I got it down right now. I'm pretty happy. You will get a lot of money from doing these runs, or quite a few money. I'm not going to guarantee you're going to be a millionaire in this game using this method, but you'll get money, quite a few money for it. And yeah, just practice it. You will get frustrated. I've been so frustrated, I kind of like I rage quit a little bit and then come back, do it again. If people say it's really easy, yeah, it can be if you get it down and know what you're trying to do. Don't listen to people saying, oh, you're a noob, or I can do this without pots. They're just trying to like, brag and stuff like that, try to make themselves look good. But I mean, it really does take a lot of practice to do this. So, or maybe not if you're really good at that. I think that's all I want to talk about. I think my next video I'm going to try making a crafting tutorial. I think most of us already maybe know how to craft, but for those that don't, I'm just going to make one, because I had a friend ask me, and that just strikes me as another video that I could have been doing. So I'll be doing that since I've just been playing this game all month long. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, do you like my pumpkin hat also? I got that at the pumpkin event. You're supposed to do like 3 quests each day to at least get it in a week. Yeah, it took a week to get this. It's not that great, but it's okay. I didn't have to pay for it, right? But yeah. So I will see you guys later, and belated happy Halloween, and happy Thanksgiving. I'll probably make a video before that, but yeah. Okay. Bye.